Hello viewers and subscribers from around the world. How are you doing? Please, if you have not subscribed to our YouTube channel, please subscribe. The channel focuses on Ndi Igbo, the Niger Deltas, Southern Nigeria, Africa, and the world. Please, you can also give us suggestions on how to make the channel better. You can add comments on the comment section or connect us on WhatsApp. Once again, you are welcome to today's show. During the week, a major alarm was raised. Nigeria's image is being laundered by IPOB in a campaign that scares the federal government. This is to say the federal government doesn't sleep. The presidential spokesman has to cry out on time before IPOB finishes the damage. I have since been laughing since the release, sincerely. But come to think of it, was IPOB doing a propaganda work, or is that actually true? Well, we will see to that before the end of this show. I will read lines from Garba Shehu's release before we continue. His release is termed the State House release because it's like the spokesman. So, under the heading, IPOB self-proclaimed Jews using Christianity to wage war against the Nigerian state. Let me see the note. Let me consult my article. The presidency wishes to draw the attention of all citizens and the international community to a most misleading campaign spearheaded by the so-called indigenous people of BIAFRA IPOB, using false allegations of persecutions of Christians against the Nigerian state. Really? I think I better deal with this as I read. I will not have to explain later. So in this show, I would like to introduce a material from Vatican. The link is there on the screen. I didn't make this up. Just look at the link. Go and check this out there. www.vaticannews.va/en/church news 2020-01 Nigeria persecuted. Just go to that link and check it out. It is not my making. So, Christians persecuted in Nigeria amid deafening silence. That's the topic of that link. A Catholic priest in Nigeria releases an appeal for attention and action to the international community as Christians continue to be persecuted and murdered in his country. Now, this material was compiled by Linda Bodoni. Not a Nigerian, but Nigeria sent something to him. They say, every day, says Father Joseph Bature Fidelis of the Diocese of Maiduguri, our brothers and sisters are slaughtered in the streets. In a dramatic appeal to the papal charity, aid to the church in need, Father Fidelis says the situation in northern Nigeria continues to deteriorate for religious and for the faithful who are under attack by fundamentalist Islamic militants. His latest appeal follows the abduction of 4 seminarians in the city of Kaduna in northwestern Nigeria. So, according to the report, it is the latest in a long line of attacks and murders of Christian believers there. An estimated 1,000 Nigerian Christians were murdered in 2019 alone for their faith. Some 6,000 of them have been killed since 2015. In his video message, Father Fidelis makes a heartfelt appeal. I ask the government of Italy, the country where I studied, and all European governments to put pressure on our government, that's like the Nigerian government, to do something to defend us. Continued. Although the government of Muhammadu Buhari says it has put a number of security measures into place to protect Christians in the area, it appears incapable of guaranteeing security and preventing continuous violence and even anti-Christian massacres. Did you get that? According to Father Fidelis, the support and intervention of European governments is therefore necessary, otherwise we risk extermination. Our people are suffering so much. Please help us not to be silent in the face of this immense extermination that is taking place in silence. Aid to the Church in Need has undertaken to spread the news through the Italian media and is asking for prayers and for concrete support for the seminaries in the country. Aid will be destined in particular to the Good Shepherd Seminary in the city of Maiduguri, which currently has 53 seminarians, and as Father Fidelis says, is in an area where one risks one's life every day just because one is a Christian. So, this confirms what IPOB is actually saying. Garba Shehu should please go to this site. We pasted it on the screen. Then prepare your defense against the claim. Refute what the Reverend Father said. Tell us why it didn't align with IPOB's claim, which you said is misleading. You said IPOB's claim is misleading. Tell us if what this Reverend Father said didn't align with it. We want to know. Garba Shehu, do you remember the particular Sunday Christians in Nigeria under the Christian Association of Nigeria can march with placards that declared all souls are precious to God? Do you remember that Sunday? I think it was after a fast the CAN, Christian Association of Nigeria, arranged a march in protest. Now, to make it clear to you, Garba Shehu, Adeboye of the Redeemed Church took part in the march, as you see on the screen. Do you remember this particular march? What was it for? Against persecution of Christians. So why do you say IPOB is wrong? They continued, they said with one voice, they were saying no to killings, no to the security negligence, and no to the persecution of Christians in Nigeria. So, are you seeing that? Doesn't that again confirm that your claim against IPOB action is false? So why are you saying IPOB is involved in a misleading action? So why do you say IPOB is using a false allegation about the persecution of Christians in Nigeria? Are Christians not persecuted? We have more evidences to show, but this is just the two for now. So, you went on that according to investigation by your intelligence, blah, blah, blah. What happened? You said both are using the cover of Christianity and calling for a U.S. special envoy to be appointed to stop genocide of Christians in Nigeria. But the real purpose is to drive a wedge between the government and its US and UK European allies. That's according to you, Shehu Garba Shehu. Really? Now, tell us how IPOB is wrong on that claim. Should we keep calm in the face of the atrocities that are taking place in the country? I am trying to understand you, Garba Shehu. Please tell us, should we keep calm when Christians are killed? I want to know. Garba Shehu, tell us. Tell us how IPOB was wrong on that, or it's wrong on that. Now you went on. IPOB leadership, of course, self-proclaims as Jewish, a position not shared by generality of the members. Yes, of course, there are Christian, there are Judaists in IPOB. So what does that mean? There are Christians in IPOB. So you went on. For the reasons of convenience, he claims to have an interest in welfare of Christians. But this is a ruse. The case for independence, the leader believes, is strengthened by proving the government of Nigeria is autocratic, engaged in a silent slaughter of their citizens along religion and ethnic lines, and that therefore the only viable option for unique religious and ethnic minority is a sovereign Biafra separate from Nigeria. That is your claim. I'm reading your claim. Garba Shehu. He said, Nigerian and the international community are advised to be wary of this divisive campaign. Wow. Which available evidence shows is being funded with a monthly spending of $85,000 since October 2019, with no records of source of these laggards. Blah, 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 blah. You ended Garba Shehu, Senior Special Assistant to the President, Media and Publicity, and it was dated June 7, 2020. Blah, blah, blah again. Blah, blah, blah. In fact, Garba Shehu, I am tired of reading your notes. My question again is, you wrote so many notes, but I just read few. My question again is, after having shown you some materials here, do you still want to deceive the world that nothing like what IPOB claims happened? I want to know. That is what I want to know. Are you ready to swear with your Quran? Anyway, if you swear with your Quran, I will still agree, because I know how government officials in Nigeria do it and still loot funds. The sins of this government has reached heaven. Angels are coming with bulala, that's cane, plus chains. Don't get any ready, because you have no defense. The world knows the truth. You have no defense. In rounding up, please viewers, share with us your own opinion on this trending news, because during the week it was the most trending news. It shocked the world. A lot of people are saying that IPOB is working. I am Azuka Ozo OJ. Bye for now. Thanks for watching Igbo Area TV. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel. Also click the bell icon. Like our Facebook page. Join our Facebook group. Follow us on Twitter and Instagram. Bye for now.